let me echo this just to everyone, not just Zambian, of why I did not prophesy for Hakahinde Hichilema, as in talking of this 2026 election, and of a while I prophesied for the PF. Yes, but along the way, when I saw the injustice of the PF, when it was a time for the regime of Edgar Chagwa, may he so less in peace, even though we have not buried him, though the main reader was Michael Chilufya Sata, may also is so less in peace, or to say. Yes, so along the way, I saw the injustice of capitalism. From there, my heart was drifted away, or rather, it was removed away from the issue that I prophesied, or rather, to stand for the PF. Why? Because God does not love injustice. And I prophesied now for Hakahinde Hichilema. That was 2018 and 2019. I prophesied for Hakahinde Hichilema of the UPND. And along the way also, I saw the injustice of what? Selfishness. Because Hakahinde Hichilema, by his mouth, he spoke it to say, I will use tricks. I will use tricks just for me to win again this election. But Hakahinde, I can tell you on this one, I can tell you on this one, you had already made a name. You are not supposed even to speak this word. You had already made a name, and that people could have just voted for you freely just like that. But you said it to say you use imingarato, you use crazy tricks just for you to win election. From there, my heart was drifted also away from you and from the UPND. Why? Because God does not love injustice. I'm speaking this to your face, you Hakahinde. Yes. So from there, even when it came on the time of election, we saw the injustice that had begun to happen against your fellow opposition readers, or to say. And I'm not prophesying now as in talking concerning the opposition. I prophesied later, before the elections began. I prophesied to say, I saw two people, though I did not know these two people. I came to know them when the election began. I came to know to recognize them, to say, is these two people of which God showed me, not a lady and a man, but a man and a man for that case. Yes. So now for this case, along the way, Zambian witnessed the injustice of what Kadarism that had begun to happen against your fellow. That's why I'm condemning this man, of which I've not seen you addressing this satanic man of God, this seer one satanic man of God. You have not addressed him concerning the KOC of which he alarmed. He said, even if you kill this opposition, even if you hinder them from not campaigning, it is all well, it's all okay. I did not see you, Hakahinde Hichilema, condemn this. This is the reason why that you are seeing this contention right now in our country, is because there are certain issues that you have not addressed by Hakahinde Hichilema. Yes. So now, for this case, hi, may God help us. May God help us. I say that I will talk about the law. I talked about the law. Even you, the law, whether the judicially, the High Court, whatsoever the courts, the law, the constitution of the law in Zambia. This is a democratic country. Allow people, don't threat people, or rather infuse fear in people of arresting them and the like for speaking what they are saying, for speaking what has transpired, what they have seen. Don't stop them from speaking, so long as they are not insulting, so long as they are not ramming violence. Don't stop them. This is a democratic country. Unless you tell us now that it's now a dictatorship now, then we'll stop talking. I'm speaking this. So now, for this case, I'm speaking this to you, Hakahinde. This is the reason why you have seen all this contention, is because there are certain things that you have not addressed. And you as the law of Zambia have addressed you. Please allow people to speak. And also talking concerning you, Hakahinde, again to say, this is not supposed to go like this. In the things that you had gone through, it's the same thing that we are seeing this man, Brand Munduwile, like you're trying to pass him through. You know, you could not, if I told you are a person with a good heart, if I told you are a person with love, or to say, you cannot love your friend to pass through in the things that you had gone through. Because it's just similar. The things we saw you having gone through is just similar to the things that we are seeing your friend is going on through, or to say. And talking about concerning the issue of being well, let me speak just a bit about it. Binwell did not just speak just by himself, just standing and began to speak to say, oh, if at all you do this, we'll do you harm as well. It is you, the UPND, who started the fire. Same like Mwanyechi Sushi Ndandev. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. Same like Umuntu Anyechi Sushi, and that it's so happening that basically you try to begin pointing your friend. What is you know yourself to say it's you who has done that. You have started the fight, and that you are inventing it over your friend to say, see what he's a bad person, see what they are bad people. But it's you who have started the fight. Anybody can defend his family by speaking, so to say. If I told you dare temper with my children, my wife, and the like, I can kill you. Because you are starting that person. It's not that that person has started you. Especially for that case, you have started the person, and the person, do you think he's supposed just to be quiet? You are beating him, and he's quiet. That's the reason why Binwell retrieves those weight is because of your cadarism. You people, you are blocking them from not campaigning. You people, you are vandalizing their cars. You are breaking their cars. Do you think he can fail to speak for the things that he's trying to really work on? You think you just have to just be quiet? You're doing everything just which are wicked, which are bad over him, and he's just quiet. That's why I'm telling you to say Mwanyechi Sushi. You fat for that case in English for people that doesn't know it. You fat, and that you begin to accuse your friend just because you are many. You begin to accuse your friend to say, "It's you have done it. It's you have done it. It's you have done it." That's what you're doing by UPND, to just tell you this on your face. You started the fight, you yourself. I'm not trying like defending it, but these are things of which Zambian have seen. These are things of which we have witnessed. That's the reason why it was just retrieving concerning how you are treating them, to say we are capable of defending ourselves. Why? Because the police, they are not defending us. The police, they are not protecting us. They are seeing people are stoning us, and they are even the ones that are blocking us. You see, you don't have to really stop him from speaking that. He was trying to really stand, to really voice out for his party, for himself, and that's how it is. Like I've explained already. So please, hi. By all this cadarism, I'm speaking this. By all this cadarism, it has even made me to wonder, even men of God who prophesied for Hakahinde Hichilema. Men of God who prophesied for Hakahinde Hichilema. What is you even knew to say? He said it by his mouth to say he would do crazy tricks just for him to win the election. That's why I'm speaking this to say the reason why I did not prophesy for Hakahinde Hichilema is because he said it. He would do some crazy tricks just for him to win the elections again. And this is what we have seen. Yes, this is what Zambian are seeing. Yes. All we can consider is that you have done the tricks of which we are talking about. Yes, by blocking your friends, by seeing to it that some other ballot paper, they are kind of like they are scattered. They don't count them. These are things that we have seen. What can we talk about then? By ensuring that the same people who are blocking your fellow, they are the one who are taking the ballots for them to really go and be announced, or that they are taking them wherever. These are tricks we have seen. That's the reason why I'm saying I'm wondering for the men of God that had prophesied for you. Maybe they have some interest in this country. That's what I can say. They have some interest in this country. Or rather, they are looking for fame. They are looking for numbers. Because with all of this injustice that we have seen, a man of God, a true man of God cannot prophesy for that. Even whereby they saw it to say, you spoke it by your own mouth to say, you do crazy trick. I speak this.